From the News Channel 5 network, this is Que Pasa Nashville.
Bienvenidos and welcome to Que Pasa Nashville. My name is Cristina Oakley, and thank you for joining us today. We are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic Heritage Month is from September 15th through October 15th, and it's celebrating Latinos in the United States by acknowledging their culture, their food, their music, their poetry, and our leaders. And if you get a chance to attend a Latino event this next coming month, please do so and celebrate a Latino of your friends and just celebrate. So thank you very much. So today we have Diana Perez. Diana Perez is with Conexion Americas. Thank you, Diana, for being on the show. I just love all the things you're doing, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, kind of tell me, where are you from originally?
I am from Colombia.
Colombia,
yeah,
yes.
I always say Colombia, South America.
South America, yes, we do have a Colombia. And what brought you to the United States?
Love, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, I came here to get married with my then boyfriend.
And now, how long have you been here?
It's 10 years.
10-year anniversary.
Yes.
And you told me earlier that you are getting ready to take your American citizenship.
Yes, I am so excited.
Oh, is that a lot of preparation?
It is, although I was very surprised that it came really quickly after I applied. So I just applied a couple of months ago. I was expecting for that to come next year, but it came
quicker. Yeah.
Quicker, and yes, a lot of preparation, but I was surprised that I already knew a lot of the questions.
So I understand you have to take like a test with 100 questions about our history?
Yes, it's 100 questions about everything, about government, about how the society here works, about history, presidents, a bunch of things.
And so that makes you prepared to be a U.S. citizen. And why do you want to be a U.S. citizen?
I live here. This is my country now. Like that's how I feel right now. Of course, I have, Colombia in my heart, but this is where I live. This is where I have my family, where I go to work. And this is where I have my goals, my future. So why not become a citizen?
I think it's great. My mother was a Mexican citizen, and she got 18. She married my American father, and she always had a green card and did not want to give up her Mexican citizenship to be U.S. citizenship. And I couldn't understand that, because later on you could be dual citizen.
Yeah.
But she's like, at the very end, she goes, I'm okay with it. So, so I can't wait to hear the results.
Yeah, but here's one thing. You need to vote, and I want to have a voice. And in order to have a voice, I want to vote, and I need to become a citizen.
Well, that's a great reason. So, as we represent Conexion Americas, Conexion Americas is celebrating 20 years of existence. So, happy birthday to Conexion Americas.
Thank you.
And kind of tell us, it's one of our long-lasting nonprofits that focus on our Latino community. Kind of give us an overview of what is Conexion Americas, and we'll talk a little bit about the programs.
Conexion Americas, it's been around 20 years since their founders started the vision of empowering the community to create a welcoming community where the Latino families can belong, contribute, succeed. That's part of our mission.
Yes.
I just said, so that's basically what we do, but it's a very rooted programming. We have...
well, first of all, you're located in the heart of Nolensville Road. So that's where we know we have a lot of Latinos in South Nashville, the Nolensville corridor, but we know that there's some in Madison and different pockets throughout Davidson County and Middle Tennessee. But so you're in the heart of it. And so what programs do you do that are attracting Latinos to come and be part of your group?
So we have three, I'm going to mention three cores that lead our program. That we have school success, economic prosperity, and civic engagement.
Okay.
And then after that, you break it down, and we have all these programs. We have escaleras.
Which mean the stairs.
Stairs, right. Schools, college success. So we start guiding all the families since the youngest to help them thrive, to help them understand the school system, to help them, to encourage them to have dreams, to go to school. And then we have the economic prosperity programs where we then approach and we have this reach to the families for them to thrive again, to buy a house, to own their house, to have a business, to own a business, to grow, to to be part of this community, to contribute to this community.
And then there's advocacy, which is huge. I mean, it's from trying to understand and work with Metro Council on laws to state senators and representatives, even the governor, to understand what's going on. So let's break it down a little bit more. As we talk about really, I know you teach English. I know you have tax preparation, because Latinos, no matter their status, will pay their taxes. But more important, you really help the families understand how education is important. What are some of those programs?
So you just mentioned padres comprometidos, or parents are as partners.
Parents are partners.
Yeah. So if you get here as an immigrant, you go to an EL office, and then
an EL office at Metro Schools.
At Metro Schools.
English language learner office.
Correct. And then you start your journey, right, with your family. You start accompanying your kids, but you need to understand the system, how Metro Schools, or how the school works here, how much you have to be engaged in the schools so you kids can thrive. Because it's not all about the schools. You don't drop them off and then that's it. You go back to home.
Parent meetings.
You understand the parent meetings. You understand the grades. What exactly is the entire system. So you definitely have to study too and learn the school system. That's padres comprometidos, or how we call it in English, parents as partners. That's definitely a key program.
So you have a good relationship with Metro Schools to make sure that the Latino parents understand their role for their children to succeed, and especially if it's their parents don't have English skills but their kids do, it's still a partnership to understand those roles.
Absolutely.
Huge program, and I know a lot of success because I know you have Parent University, you work with them, and you do everything you can to make sure that the success of our children are the success of our city, because they're going to be our future. So we have to look at it that way, whatever their status is, correct?
Correct. So that's all this is part of making this community, making these families contribute, so they feel this is their place. They are not just living here, they're also contributing to the economy, to all the success.
That is very exciting, because we know our third grade level, reading level, is something we have to always have a challenge on, and especially if you're a second language, it's even harder. And so I know another thing Conexion does is you guys have a lot of studies. You do a lot of understanding where a community is, what its needs are, working in partnership with United Way, Catholic Charities, all these other collaborative partnerships to make sure that if we can reach the Latinos, whatever their status or whatever their arrival time is, that other people will help you do so. And that, I think, is the success of Conexion Americas and Casa Safran, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the other area, economic prosperity. Tell me, really what's going on there?
So we have these hard for the people, for the families to succeed. We have classes where people can come and say, hey, I want to start my business. Where do I start? I want to apply for this license. What do I need to do?
Entrepreneurship classes.
Entrepreneurship. We have the small business. We have our biggest, that would make us really proud, the culinary incubator, Mesa Comal. And I don't know if you've heard about the Mesa Comal Cafe at Belmont University. So
let's kind of break it down. Mesa Comal is, if you could translate that.
Yeah. Mesa Comal Culinary Incubator is a program at Casa Safran, part of Conexion Americas, and is an industrial kitchen where people can come and start their businesses. They can come and literally...
Like trucks, like food trucks and stuff like that, but also catering, I understand.
Catering, food trucks, so they can come, they cook their food here, they prep their food, and they go out and do their business.
So it's gotten a lot of praise because a lot of Latinos can start their businesses, and not just Latinos. I mean, it's a program. But let's utilize Carla, Carla Vasquez, Carla Ruiz, yes. And she started Carla's Catering. I know she has a new name, but she went through the program. She had catering jobs, skyrocketed. I mean, doing country music artists, events, everything. And she's a big part of the new partnership with Belmont University and Mesa Comal Cafe. So what exactly is that? Is it food being offered to students, Belmont students, that are a homemade Latin flair?
So Mesa Comal Cafe is the best place where we're going to bring our vendors, starting with Carla.
Okay.
Carla is going to be, she is the current chef at the Mesa Comal Cafe.
Okay.
So this is our vendors from the culinary incubator on rotation.
Oh.
And Carla is starting, right? And so this is a menu from Carla. She has her taqueria, but then the next vendor is going to come and it's going to be a different menu.
So Belmont's been open to receive these ethnic foods for their students. Because, I mean, I know I could probably go and eat there if I wanted to, because I have on college campuses. But it's really exciting that Belmont sees that opportunity for our Latino entrepreneurs, and food is the best way to start.
Correct, yes.
So, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to continue talking to Diana Perez with Conexion Americas and about the opportunities and challenges that Conexion does for our community. We'll be right back with Que Pasa Nashville.